Kuldhara, Rajasthan, the abandoned and ghost village. The desert town of Jaisalmer of Rajasthan lies in Kuldhara. This village was abandoned by its people 200 years ago. Kuldhara was home to the Parival Brahmins. It was the time that Salim Singh, the Diwan of Jaisalmer, known for his indulgence in sensual pleasures and immoral tax collecting methods, set his eyes on the beautiful daughter of the village chief. He told the villagers if they came in his way, he would impose huge taxes on them. Fearing the anger of the Diwan, the residents of the entire village fled one dark night, leaving behind their homes and everything within them. Kuldhara was abandoned by its very own people. For generations now, no one knows where the Parivals have resettled. All that is known is they cursed the town when they left, that no one would ever be able to settle down in Kuldhara again. That curse stays true till date because the town is barren and uninhabited. As the sun sets across the sand dunes, the gates of Kuldhara are closed by the locals of the neighboring villages. The Rupkund Himalayas, the skeleton lake. Scientists have concluded that the skeletons of about 200 people discovered the frozen lake belonged to the people of 9th century Indian tribe who died due to hailstorm. Scientists have now found out that the skeletons were of pilgrims and locals as the bodies dated to around 850 AD. The researchers concluded that the death was due to a fatal blow on the back of their heads and not due to any wound by weapons or landslide. The marks on their skulls and shoulders indicated at being hit by something round like a cricket ball sized hailstones or ice balls fell from above. The lake, known as Skeleton Lake, is situated at an altitude of 5029 meters height of Himalayas. Every year when the snow melts, one can see hundreds of scattered skulls. It was earlier believed that the skulls were of General Zorawar Singh of Kashmir and his men, who had got lost and died in the middle of the Himalayan region after they got caught in bad weather while returning from the battle in Tibet in 1841. Scientists have concluded that the skeletons of about 200 people discovered near the frozen lake belonged to the people of 9th century Indian tribe who died due to hailstorm. Scientists have now found out the skeletons were of pilgrims and locals as bodies dated to around 850 AD. The Jetting Assam, birds committing suicide. Over the last 100 years, thousands of birds have flown to their death over a small strip of land in Jetting, India. In a town of only 2,500 people, this bizarre Bermuda Triangle of foul death remains largely unexplained despite studies by India's most prestigious ornithologists. After monsoon season, usually in September and October, only occurring on dark moonless nights, 44 species of birds in Jetting suddenly become disturbed between the hours of 6 to 9:30 p.m. strangely having lost in their directions. However, the term suicide is a misname for a couple of reasons. In 1988, when Assam faced severe floods, maximum number of birds suicide was reported in jetting. Some of the long-distance migratory birds were not affected by this phenomenon. The Mukesh Mills, Mumbai, haunted place. Mukesh Mills, the most haunted place in Mumbai, built on Arabian seashore during late 19th century. The mill was abruptly closed after terrible fire. Due to demonic possessions, various unusual occurrences have made the abandoned place one of the most haunted locations in India. Mukesh Textile Mills Private Limited was established in the 1870s by Mulji Madhwani, who was the owner of East African Harbour Limited. Later in 1975, this 10 acres of old property was entirely renovated, but unfortunately it went out of business within some years. It was the year of 1982 when a disastrous fire was forced to shut down these mills forever, but exact cause of the fire remains unexplained. Since then, they have been abandoned and untouched until few years ago, when the film industry took interest in this creepy-looking asset and started using it for shooting horror movies. The Kudini, Kerala Twins Village. Kudini, a remote and sleepy village in Kerala's Malappuram district, continues to be a mystery to researchers. This village has the largest number of twins in the country. According to estimates, there are at least 400 pairs of twins in the village that has a population of 2,000 families. The number has been increased in the years that followed. Residents point, while the national average of twins birth is not more than 9 in 1,000 births, in Kodini, the number is as high as 45 in 1,000 births. Nothing has been proven scientifically, while many say that it is genetic. There are also speculations that a particular element in the air or water in the village could be the cause of this phenomenon.